Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Kone. And here's Mbappe. He has a look up. Oh, good climb! Cleared away. That has been cut short. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. He slings it. Impressive jump. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Kone. Cherki driving on and making good progress. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not Cherki! Oh, the ball's run loose here. What a throw in. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kone. France have reclaimed it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Thuram. Oh, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rabiot. Oh, well played, well played. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Threads one in. Aguirre wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Rabiot. It's a pretty loose pass. Cherki finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that...
And the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Morocco restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking to pass their way. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now then, the ball's come loose. Opts for safety. Amrabat. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Akliouche. Oh, that's a key interception. Lacroix makes the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rabiot. Akliouche. Short changes him with that pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah Eddin proves just a little bit too strong. And that is headed for the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Akliouche. And he cuts out the supply. Looking here to chip it through. And the shot! Fantastic from En-Nesyri!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Morocco tries a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messina. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 18.
So we have movement on both benches. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Doué. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's there to get it away. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Olise. Koundé. It's a good spell of possession, this. Thuram. Bruno claims comfortably. Brahim Diaz. And Hakimi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Quality ball. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This is a promising build-up. Olise. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but... Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Zaire Emery! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find...
En-Nesyri. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. France close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Nice control. Zaire Emery. Mateta might just make this. And it's Diaz. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Tries one from range. And there goes their last chance. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Mbappe
je vous
voted... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now the breakaway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rafael Leao. That's good running with the ball. Liakati kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not a bad try by any means.
Ruben Neves certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's picked his way through. Dia! Goal! Senegal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run. Jacobs.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vitinha. And it's Nunez. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's bad. Takes a shot! Off the post! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's intervened well there. Oh, given away. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now, there's a terrific hit.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, the ball's gone astray. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. Oh, here we go. Goal! Senegal! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Senegal with the lead. Chance here to counter. And they're back on the ball again. Jacobs. He can run onto that. Gonzalo Inacio. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Dia. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high... real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Diatta. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. He is through here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Vamos divulgar uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Gonzalo Inacio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Vitinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And there was his third great chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great ball if he can get there. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pedro Neto chips it through. That's really well cleared. Now it's Jackson. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafael Leao under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Jacobs. Now it's Sarr. He shifted it to the flank. Sarr. Oh, by! He's kept it out just. Joao Felix. Now, can they get him away? Jackson. Mbai. And it's Mane. Diatta. Mbai. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Joao Felix. Niakate gets across to intercept that. Jacobs. Well read, nice interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. And the keeper's given it away. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jackson is onto it in a flash. Mendes cuts out the pass. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. He's found a way, and the shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Sarr. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Diatta. And he's managed to get free. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Niakate. Jacobs. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa. And time is up. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rafael Leao happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Takes the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Cambodia are looking to go forward now. Kambuaya. Shot could be on. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here! And that pass just didn't quite work. 39. Reinders. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Reinders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Verdonk. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, shooting chance! Rido. 39. Now that's well seen too.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Another throw-in. Incoming delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Romani. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Rido. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Oh, played right into his path. Aldero breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Nice bit of trickery. Ferdinand. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello attendees, this is
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kambuaya. Ferdinand. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
High. Romani. No, that's been intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is good alertness. Romani. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indonesia needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he was quick to react. Tries to get it clear. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's through here. He has a look up. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ferdinand. Oh, easy pickings there. Reinders. Romani. Not the most accurate pass. Kambuaya. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. He's in a good position, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Knocks it back. Kambuaya. Ferdinand. Kambuaya. And the shot's on here. That is good strength. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! A breakthrough! So late in the day! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Indonesia look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Indonesia have surely won it. Also, that's that, the end. Indonesia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individuals? Robbie! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. And he's quick to return it. Lang has it in a wide position. De Jong. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now this could be a chance. Hato gets over and intercepts. Verbruggen clears. Madueke is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lang, he has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Robbie really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. England have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Eze. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Goal, England! England take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball is over the line.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rashford chasing after it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Always onto this. Van Dijk. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Vifa. Eze. Now it's Rashford. Eze. Eze has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rashford! And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lang.
The Netherlands certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been knocked clear. Good read, needed to be. And it's been hooked away. Vifa. And that's really well manoeuvred. Opts for safety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He is through here! That has ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well,
and that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
The Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Watkins. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Watkins. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rashford. Nicely worked. He's got away. Well, now here's a good... Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 17. Coming on the field, number 16. Number 20. Foot minus.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution for Netherlands.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Brave. Coming on the field is number 11, Gakpo. Substitution.
Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Konsa attempts a clearance. England are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Oh, right place, right time. Saka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Watkins. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. Showing good feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goes for a shot! Van der Ven can get it clear. Tries to pass it, shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. De Jong has created one goal already. And it's Memphis Depay.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. De Jong, big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Number 12.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Till, Gakpo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Till.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gakpo receives it in a good position here. Oh, super ball! That is great defending, so alert. Konsa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Chance! Wonderful from Watkins! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 19, Watkins. Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10, Memphis. Number 25, Pato. Coming on the field, number 9, number 2, PATRIOT.
England have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. England with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. England really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's onside. That's tidy. Bellingham has the space to scheme. Referee has just said play on. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Camera. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bentancur. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Diatta does really well to win the ball there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Valverde! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Uruguay with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Salazar. Valverde. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Valverde. Now it's Dia. Now that looks a decent ball. Diatta. Now it's Sarr. It's a searching pass. Oliveira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Diatta. Gay. And it's Valverde. Ugarte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Uruguay have their second corner now. Cleared away. Chance to shoot! Oh, didn't catch it right. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ugarte. Pinches it off him. Now it's Dia. Threads one in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Valverde. No way through. That has been slung wide. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Uruguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Dia. Oh, that's a key interception. Diatta. Nicely weighted ball. Not a hint of offside here. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Dia! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Senegal score first.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Sarr did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. That's rather hopeful. And there's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authority.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Uruguay cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bentancur. Diatta. Now it's Dia. Now it's Diatta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Uruguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Uruguay have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Uruguay have their third corner. Juve tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicked it back promptly. Bentancur. Valverde. And he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Senegal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Bullish header! It's bounced back off the post. And a neat finish. Uruguay are back on level terms. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Diatta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 19.
Uruguay get their
Número
fourth
4.
quarter.
Entran número 21. Número 2. Se va a realizar un cambio.
That's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. To Arrascaeta. That's put paid to the danger. And they're back on the ball again. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread neatly. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Oh, he's having a go! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Ndiaye. Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
NDI clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Jimenez can get it clear. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, just skips. He's going for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw.
Cambio.
Defending of the desperate variety. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Five minutes left on the clock. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. De la Cruz. De Arrascaeta.
Se agregan
Núñez.
5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And that has been knocked clear. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the right flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Five minutes to add. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Arrascaeta. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.